goodness. It started storming just as I was getting ready to come on, so I hope my connection stays. For everyone that's come to watch the replay, thank you so much for stopping by. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys. Oh my goodness, we're just gonna hang out for a minute here and chat. I'm gonna wait for some more people to come on into the live. I hope everyone's having an amazing Friday evening. I just decided to hop on, no rhyme, no reason. So thank you all for coming and being with me. I'm going to share my stream out, so give me a moment here. And I'm not exactly sure. Can't see anything on my screen yet. Can you guys hear the thunder? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes, and the lighting in here is really strange. It's really looking strange to me. I don't know if it looks that way to you guys, but I hope not. I am trying to, oh my goodness, let's see. I need to see this, and I can't see it on my screen yet. How about that? Hey, Mona, how are you? How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. I just decided to hop on, chat, see who's around on Friday. Hey, that girl can cook. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. How are you doing? Yes, I'm just hanging out, waiting for a few more people to pop in, not doing anything. Mona, sifting some soil. If you do not know that girl can cook, you need to go over there and check her out, because I know you like cooking channels. And let me tell you something, that girl can cook. Yeah, so definitely check her out, check her out. Awesome, awesome. Yes, let me see. Let me get over here right quick. How is everybody doing today? Yes, let me see here. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yes, yes, yes. Here we go. I want to drop this link right quick. Okay, let's see here. Yes, hey Bree, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for coming. How you doing, girl? How are you? Okay, are we? Oh, yes. Let me see. Wait a minute, Mona. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me do this. Let me do this. There you go. Yes. Okay, that's better. I'm working. Okay, okay. All right. Let me see. There you go. Okay. Yes. Well, you know you always working, Bree, so don't work too hard. Hey, how you doing, Kenny? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming. Thanks for coming. Let me see, let me see. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? 48 is in the house. Yes. Let me see. Let me do this right quick. Let me do this right quick. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Here we go. I want to drop this link right quick. There we go. Yes, if you guys don't know that girl can cook, I just dropped her link in the stream. Please check her out. Please check her out. She is amazing, and that girl can cook. Yes. How are you doing, 48? How are you? So good to see you. So good to see you. I don't see you much except for when I go live, which isn't often. And how you doing, Kenny? Kenny, you cook anything today over there? Yes. Did you cook anything? Hey, Erica, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for coming. How you doing? Hello, hello, hello. Yes. Hey, Cassandra, welcome in. How are you doing this evening? Yes. Yes, how are you doing this evening? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Yes. No rhyme or reason. That's why I'm so slow. I'm up here on top chat, not on live chat myself. I'm like, why can I not see people's comments? I see them on my phone, but I couldn't see them on the screen. So there we go. There we go. There we go. Yes, so I just wanted to holler at you all because I hadn't been on for a minute, and I said I was going to do some pop-up lives the last time I was on, which probably has been about a month now. I really just don't go live that much, although I need to. Hey, yes, didn't cook anything today. I hear you. You know, we all have those days, Kenneth. We all have those days. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Matter of fact, I really technically didn't cook anything myself either. I had some tuna, and that was about it. But yes, 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 yes. I was outside today in my garden, and I have a lot of jalapenos out there. and I'm going to be collecting the seeds, and I'm making some spices with it. And that's what prompted me to say favorite herbs, condiments, and spices, because I'm going to be making some spices from it because I love spice. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, I appreciate that super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Yes. Hey, big guy 45. Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for coming. Yes. Mackenzie TV is in the house. How you doing, Mackenzie? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much for the shout out. I appreciate your support. Oh, you are welcome, girl. You know I love you. I love your channel. I'm telling you, if don't go to That Girl Cook channel if you are hungry. It's kind of like people say, don't go to the grocery store when you're hungry. I'm telling you, you will eat yourself out of house and home if you do. I'm just saying. Don't go hungry. Yes. Hey, Miss Pam, how you been? I'm doing fine. How you doing, Scat Pack? Hello, hello, hello. You're welcome, and don't forget to like my girls' video, everyone. Oh, yeah, thank you. Yes, yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me do this, too. I want to do this, too. Yes, there we go. There we go, there we go. I wanted to do that as well. Yes, LOL, I already subscribed. All right now, there you go, there you go. Yes, Kenneth just subscribed. Fantastic. Yes, please, guys, check her out, check her out. Yes, I'm fine today, but woke up late, okay? All right, we wake up late sometime. That's okay. You just make up for it on the back end, if you can. Yes, if you can, if you can. Yes, let's see. 48 says, what's cooking? I know I'm trying to cook a little more, but anyhow, I make good desserts, and my favorite shrimp and grits is amazing. It's amazing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Awesome. Yes. I have a shrimp and grits recipe on my channel. And that's the one thing about cooking. Sometimes you'll find that our recipes will duplicate because you can change just a little bit of the seasonings or the spices in it, and it'll become a whole nother dish. Or if it's cheese, you can switch up your cheeses and it'll be a whole nother dish. So sometimes it seems like we may have a bunch of fried chicken, but I mean, there's so many ways to fry that chicken. It's so many ways. We all have our favorite way, but then there's also multiple ways, and there's multiple seasonings as well. Yes, let's get 2 more likes. Got everyone like the video. It helps with this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just subscribed, by the way. You're definitely really welcome. Awesome, awesome. Yes, thank you for subscribing. Kenneth said, agreed, Pam. Yes. And after you cook so much on your channel, I won't say there's only so much you can cook, but typically most people are going to cook what they eat. Now, we all usually have an abundance that we donate or give away, but I mean, you also don't want to go off the rails either. Usually it's you're cooking a big pan of it and you've got 3/4 left or something. I rarely cook anything on my channel that I absolutely don't like. Now, I have cooked a few things on there that I personally absolutely don't like, but my husband likes it, or my children like it. Although they're grown, they'll come over and grab a plate. So as long as I'm cooking something for someone like that, I don't mind doing it. Fried chicken sounds so good right now. I haven't had any in months. Ooh, girl. And I'm telling you, I don't know. Well, a lot of you all probably did not see the other video I put up on my other channel, but all that I got 30, listen people, all these high prices, do you know, not 30, because I already had 20. I got 50 pounds, 50 pounds, guys, of chicken for $15. 50 pounds. Y'all know I'm gonna be eating. Y'all gonna see some chicken recipes. Y'all get ready to see some chicken recipes. Yes, it was on sale and I bought them out. I bought everything they had. With the prices the way they are, yes, I did. Yes, I just made a fresh salad for dinner. It was so good and refreshing. In this heat, I gotta have cooler foods in the, yes. That's why I put up a couple of sandwiches now. I eat bologna every blue moon. It's nothing I don't want it every day, but it was a childhood thing, so I put that up. it's a cold sandwich, but then I came behind it after a couple of things and I made a roast beef sandwich, a cold roast beef sandwich, because it's just hot. And sometimes cranking up the oven and the stove, you just want to go in there and fix you a sandwich and you really don't want PB&J. You really want a real sandwich. So yes, Cooking and Kenny says, why yes, that was a deal. I came home, cleaned it all up, cut it up and put it, you know, and packaged it up and it's in my freezer. It was amazing. It was amazing. Yes, 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 yes. Anybody have an ambrosia? Let me go back up. Anybody have an ambrosia recipe or something like that? I don't, but you know, I can check into it and see about that. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Let me see. Let me see. That's amazing. Yes, there was a soft rock band from the 80s called Ambrosia. Okay. I don't know about that, but I can imagine it probably was. I know that's right. Um, that's what I try to tell them. It's called tweaking up the recipes. Stuff I know the price is going to go up. Yes, yes it is. Hey Willie, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Hey Mark, how you doing? I'm having a nice plate of ham hocks and collard. Oh, now that sounds good. That sounds delicious. A former Muslim, I'm doing great in eating the pork. I remember. I remember the first time you said that on one of my videos. I'm like, I'm sure you are. Have you thought of canning some chicken soup? I have. You know, I have this great big pressure canner, but that is the one thing I still have not done is pressure can. I need to go ahead and learn. I got everything I need, but I need to go ahead and learn how to pressure can it. But to be honest with you, that chicken's not gonna last that long in my. That's the biggest thing I have right now with pressure canning. I would have to have an awful lot. That food is not gonna last that long in my house. I know it sounds like a lot, but it's not gonna last that long. Hey, Ronnie Egg, how are you? It's so good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? How are you? Hey, TLC, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? Thank you so much for coming in. Yes, 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 yes. Hey, Ronnie Egg, it is so good to see you. How have you been? How have you been? Yes, so I do need to can, and I did. I thought the first thing I thought about with some of that chicken was to can some chicken soup. That's the first thing I thought. And you know what? Because I have so much, I may just take some and at least try to can a couple of jars for the experience, but I also am not sure that meat should be the first thing I can since I don't know what I'm doing. But you know, you learn that like you learn everything else. Yes, fantastic to see you, Pam, sending best wishes. Thank you so much, Ronnie Egg. You know I appreciate you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes. So my plan is it's in the freezer, packaged correctly, so it will last for quite a while. But like I said, I'm not so sure it's gonna last that long. But you all will probably see quite a few chicken recipes. Well, I haven't tried any till this year, so I'm going to indulge as much as I can, making up for lost time. Yes, 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 yes. You know, there's a lot of people that don't eat pork, that don't eat a lot of different things. Basically, I eat a little bit of everything, but I try not to eat a lot of anything, if that makes sense at all. So yes, I eat pork, but I don't eat it every day. I didn't eat chicken every day, but I guess I will be now since I went. Y'all should have seen and make it so bad. When I went to the cash register, they had the nerve to look and double look and like, how'd you get all this chicken this cheap? I'm like, look, y'all got it on sale. It rang up, didn't it? Canning is easy. First thing I started with was raw packed chicken. Okay, that's encouraging. That's really encouraging. You only have one life, live it to the fullest. I agree. Yes, I agree. I really do agree with that. Take each day as it comes and absolutely live it to the fullest, to the best of your ability each day, because tomorrow is not promised to anyone. It's not. And so much is going on in the world and so many things that can go on, you know. And I always try to encourage people that if there is someone that you need to say something to, you need to go ahead and say it for yourself as well as for them. so that if something were to happen, you won't leave here and they never knew. Can you imagine how many missed marriages there were, missed opportunities there were because somebody didn't let someone else know exactly what they were thinking? Now, the other person may not be receptive to what they're saying, but that's okay. You said it, and that's all that counts. I'm doing chicken and rice dish, Sunday dinner. Yes, that sounds delicious. Only one. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It sounds delicious. Yes, I want to do a few chicken dishes, but I'm looking at coming up with something different because I don't want to just, fry it up, bake it up, anything like that. So I want to really come up with a few, I don't know, different dishes. Yes, that part. You never know when there are no more tomorrows for you or someone you love. I found that out the hard way too. Yes, you just don't know. So seize the opportunity while you have it. It doesn't, like I said, the other person, the other party may not even be receptive to what you're saying, but that's okay. That's okay because you said it. You said it. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So that's really important. I think it's important, and I try to do that, and also whether it's good or bad, when you think about saying things to people, making sure you've told people, you think all good. I got to tell this person this. No, it could be something that's not good, but it may be a lesson for that other person. It may be something that's not good, but you may need to get it off of your chest in order to move forward. Hey, gamer bro, how are you? I am doing fantabulous. It's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yes, 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 yes. So, that being said, take heed. Take heed, take heed. And I'm really going to, I don't know, I want to take some of this chicken. I got a couple of ideas, but I don't know if these ideas have ever been done before. But I guess that's all the part of creating your own recipes when it hasn't been done before. So I got a couple of things that I'm thinking about doing. And y'all will see it. Y'all will see it. Hey, Wanda, how are you? How are you? Hello, Pal Chat from Arkansas. Yay! How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Yes, 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 yes. So tell me, what are some of the things what are some of the chicken dishes that you all may not have seen, at least from me, that you would like to see? I have a couple of things in my mind that I want to do. I'm not sure how it's going to work, but we're going to see. Yes, 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 yes. I'm fine. How are you? Doing fantabulous. Doing fantabulous. And I pretty much can do everything, but grind it. I don't have a grinder. So I can pretty much do anything. I can shred it, of course. Can even shred it in my food processor because that's where I shred mine at. But grinding is the only thing I can't really do is grind it. So we might not see any ground chicken dishes. My son, the one that, I don't know, a lot of y'all that have been with me for a while, he pops in if he's at home. He's my youngest son, but he's also a grown man too. But he pops into my videos sometimes, and when I'm live sometimes, this grown man is trying to get me to make, with some of this chicken, copycat chicken McNuggets. I'm like, I don't want no copycat chicken McNuggets, but he's trying to tell me, come on, that's going to be a hit. I'm like, these people don't want copycat chicken McNuggets either. But tell me in the chat, what y'all want to see me do with this chicken? Because I got lots of it. So I need some ideas. What y'all want to see? I love tomatoes and chicken baked together with onions and green bell peppers. Served. That sounds good. That almost sounds like a chicken stew. To me, that sounds like a chicken stew. It sounds really good. It does. I like chicken in casseroles a lot as well. I did some crispy skin baked chicken recently. That came from part of this that I made, that I bought, and I didn't make it, that I bought. Yes, I do. My godson loves chicken nuggets. Yes, I do. Okay, okay. Well, he's after that. He is after that. Yes, I do. I love casseroles. I like chicken and Mexican dishes a lot as well. I like curries with chicken. I love Indian food. Although I haven't made a lot on my channel, I love Indian food. I like the spice and the heat. Um, those are, when you talk about favorite herbs and condiments and spices, I'm a fan of chilies. I mean, I'm not gonna just take a habanero and bite into it. Not that much of a fan, but I love heat and spices, and that's why I want my own spice condiment as well, heat. And I love, my favorite herb is actually thyme. You all wouldn't believe how much I use thyme. I use thyme almost as much as I use garlic and onion powder. I love the flavor of thyme. I put it on cold things. I'll sprinkle it if I'm just having a salad. I want some thyme on it. I just love thyme. But yes, curry chicken. Yes, I love curry. And I made one curry dish on my, I think it was chicken curry. I'm not positive about that, but I know I have a curry recipe on there. But now that might be good because I love the spice. Getting into a lot of casseroles because they can stretch. Yes, they stretch well. And right now we need those dishes that'll stretch, because I'm so thankful I got all this chicken, but prices are pricey. It's just too much to pay for some of the things that they want that we used to get so cheaply. It's just astronomical. And then you take it home and one meal is like it's gone, and you're right back to square one. Plus, with all this heat that's going on, believe it or not, casseroles are good because you are turning your oven on once, maybe for a few days. Now, there are a lot of people that don't like to eat leftovers behind eating the actual dish. Like, say, okay, it's Friday, I cook it. They don't want the leftovers Friday or Sunday. Now, they might be ready for it on Monday, so freeze it, package it, or whatever, and bring it back out. I'm not like that. If I cook something on Friday, I can eat it again on Saturday, and if I got some more, I can eat it again on Sunday. I can just go right through. So casseroles are perfect for that because it's usually a good meal. You usually have veggies in there, and if you don't have veggies in it, you got them on the side. So that may be the only thing you have to do is throw them on the side. But you got your whole meal. Scoop it up, heat it up, and keep it moving. I don't eat a lot of pasta. I like chicken stir fries. Okay. You eat your stir fries with rice then if you don't eat it with pasta. Is that right? Sifting some soil. You eat it with mostly with the noodles. No, you said you're not pasta, mostly with rice. Yes. Hey, Penelope, crock pot meals. Yes, crock pot meals are another good one. But the only thing about crock pot meals for me is that they're going to be hungry if they are too picky with these food prices in this house. Yes. Oh, no rice, just the stir fry. Okay. Yes. The only thing about crock pot meals for me is I have anything I can cook in the crock pot, I can cook on the stove, because I'm not going to leave my house and leave the crock pot on. Now, I know that's what's done with it, and I know that's what people do, but I personally have a fear factor issue with that. I will be worrying all the while I'm gone. Is the crock pot okay? Did the crock pot overheat? Did the crock pot do something? So I'm going to be here. So that being said, I might as well stick it in a pot and cook it low and slow. I'm just going to be here, so for me, that's less cleaning. It's harder for me to clean my crock pot than it is just a regular stock pot. So I rarely use my crock pot. But I also try on my, I can't leave it on either. Exactly, I can't. I can't go to bed with it on either. I'm not going to bed overnight with it on. And I'm not leaving my house with that thing running either. So I might as well just use a pot. But now one thing I try to do in my videos is I try to let people know that most everything I cook can be customizable. It's not written in stone. I mean, I may have a sauce that you might want to make, but you can switch the meats out, you can switch the peppers out, the seasonings out pretty much. And that goes for what you're cooking in it too. Now, every now and then I will cook something that needs to be cooked by that method. Like recently I cooked a rotisserie pork loin. Well, I can't replace the rotisserie pork loin. I can just roast it, but I can't replace the rotisserie. But when you talk about anything pretty much that can be cooked in a crock pot, I can switch that out for a stock pot and vice versa. If it's on a stock pot, I can, put it in your crock pot. But yes, I have a problem leaving that on. I don't see how people do that. Come on now. And that's a lot to leave your house and have that crock pot running for that long of a time. So yes, I'm not a fan of that at all. But yes, I have another recipe that I may not do it until Sunday, because I think tomorrow I will probably be gone all day. But after that, I'm going to dive into a couple of the creative chicken recipes, since I have it all here. Yes, I will be lost without my vintage Corningware: oven, stovetop, fridge, freezer. Love it, but only the real vintage stuff. Yes, because a lot of it's not stovetop. Now it'll be oven, freezer, fridge, but not stovetop unless you have the older vintage kind mostly. And those are good. I love casserole dishes as well, because you cook it in there and you take it out. Once it cools, you can put it right into the refrigerator or into the freezer and you're done. So yes, I love those too. I absolutely love those. So that's good. That is absolutely good. Desserts, sometimes I don't feel I put enough of them out. What do you guys think? Sometimes I don't think I make enough desserts on my channel. But I don't have a sweet tooth. Typically, if I'm making a dessert, my husband's saying, "Can you make a dessert?" Because I love cake, don't get me wrong. But I won't be the one to necessarily ask for it. If it's around, I will have a slice or two. But if it ain't around, I ain't worried about it. I'm good. I'm really good. I am really good. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know about that part. That part. Yes. And it started storming. I don't know if you all can hear the thunder, but it is thundering. I see it's gotten a little lighter outside. It got really, really dark as soon as I got ready to come on. And it started thundering and lightning real bad. I'm like, come on now, don't mess with my internet connection. Don't mess with my internet connection. Yes. Absolutely, absolutely. So, I am wish we had that weather here in South Carolina. It's been raining and storming quite a bit lately. But I'm not mad at it, because the more it rains, the more it storms, the less I have to water my garden. So the less money I have to spend out there watering it, using my water. So I love to have the rainwater. So I'm not mad at it at all. And I've got I'm going to South Carolina next month. Okay, I've got I grow in containers only, and I have a Charleston Gray. I don't know if anybody in this chat knows what a Charleston Gray watermelon is. It's named that because the skin of it is not that deep, rich green that we're used to seeing. But these watermelons typically grow to anywhere from 25 to 40 pounds. And I'm growing them in containers. I've got one out there now about the size of a softball. Child, let me tell you, if that thing grow, y'all gonna see me cutting that on my channel. Hey, Sonny, how are you? Good afternoon. My question is, what's the highest count of people you've cooked for? And thank you for your lovely content. The highest amount of people that I've cooked for at one time, probably about 100. Probably about 100, I would say. Yep. Without actually counting or anything like that, probably about 100. Because typically, if you're cooking for an event or something like that, people kind of have an estimate and they'll say, well, we estimate 100 people, we estimate 150, because you know people RSVP don't show up. People that don't RSVP do show up. So you never have a specific head count. So I would put that number at about 100. And to be honest, I would rather cook for 100 people than one. I absolutely love cooking large, huge quantities of things. So I really enjoy that. I really enjoy that. Oh, wow, that's cool. Thanks for, oh, you're welcome, Sonny. You're welcome. Yes, I really enjoy that. I love, that's why I don't cook for large crowds like that anymore. But that's why right now I really, really, really enjoy holiday cooking. Because my holiday cooking just for my family is probably gonna be, I need to cook for at least, have enough for at least like 20 people. Not that I have 20 immediate family, but you need to have leftovers enough. You need to have enough for everybody to sit down and have the meal. That's going to be about 10 or 12 people currently right now in my home. And then after the 10 or 12, you want all 10 or 12 to be able to take a plate home. Then you want all 10 or 12, you want leftovers after that. So when you look at that, when you have your like your mac and cheese or anything like that, you have to estimate in your head that I need to cook this for 30 or 40 people. Because what if somebody brings an extra guest or something like that, and you want people to be able to take home plenty. So even when I cook at the holiday time right now, I'm cooking for probably about at least 30 or 40 people. Hey, Stacy, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. I hope you're having an amazing Friday. Yeah, so even like I said, and I love that. A lot of people when they're coming to your home or something like that, they always want to, and well, what can I bring? I want to bring nothing. Don't bring nothing, nothing. I got this. Because I really do look forward to it. You know what? I have always wanted to be able to wake up in the morning and not have to have a care in the world about anything but cooking. Just get up and cook. Just get up and cook. Just get up and cook. Don't have to worry about nothing else. Just get up and cook. Lord have mercy. One day, I would love that. I would love that. TLC says it's harder to cook for one or two people when you are used to cooking for a crowd. In my opinion, when you are used, it is. It really is. It really is. And when my children became grown and left home, because only my one son is here now, and he's either gone or, trust me, he cooks as much or more than I do. And that child, I don't want to know about the rest of my kids, but that young man has a flair for flavor. He will come in at 2 o'clock in the morning and be down here and light up the house. And I'll taste them and I'm like, what did you put in this? It's just delicious. And you know he won't tell me. I'm not telling you. I'm like, I'm the one taught you how to cook. Come on now, you got to tell me what you put in this. Yes, he will not tell me. Doing well, my friend. I do all the cooking for the holidays. I love me too. Me too, Stacy. Yes. All right. Thanks for letting me know, big guy. Glad you're back. Yes, he will not tell me. He can mix. He's got just a natural thing for flavors. A natural thing for flavors. And I just look at him sometimes like, what are you putting in this? You know, and it's like, I don't get how he knows. I'm like, you haven't cooked enough to know what flavors go together. I guess it's just like people that play an instrument and they can play by ear. He just has that sense of flavor. He has a good sense of flavor. So yes, he loves to cook. He comes in and he does catering. He does catering sometimes too. And he comes in and he'll cook up at my kitchen. I can't get in there. I'm like, I need a studio kitchen so y'all can have the regular kitchen. I can be over here in my old little space. Well, he's in the kitchen. I can't get in there. He's got all the eyes going and the stove, and then he's got the nerve to be particular. I can't work with someone else in the kitchen. But wait, it's my kitchen. Hey, TT, how are you? Thank you for coming in. No worries, we're still here. Yes, we are still here. I appreciate you coming in. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. On your way in, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Yes, 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 yes. I am just, I don't know what to do with them. I'm like, could you let me have a tiny piece of the kitchen, please? I just want to heat up a piece of little bread. Just give me a crumb. Yes, just give me a crumb. Hey, Chef Fine as Wine, how you doing? Oh my goodness, I haven't seen you in a long time. I haven't seen you going live either. Come on now, how you doing? How you doing? And you all check out each of these, any channels that are in here that you all don't know, get to know these people. Talk to these people and say hey and visit each other and get to know each other. Yes, LOL, that's me. I don't want anyone in the kitchen with me. I don't mind if you're in the kitchen as long as you're, well, I guess I'm like that too, because you need to be sitting down if you're in the kitchen, not working. My husband is the same way. I can't stand it when he's cooking, LOL. Yep, that's awesome that your son, like, he does. He really likes to cook. He goes shopping and come in here. I'm like, I don't know where you're going to put all that food in my refrigerator. When he shops, then I have nowhere to, if I haven't beat him, it's like we race to the refrigerator. If I haven't shopped and put the things I need in my refrigerator, when he comes, there's nowhere. Nowhere, nowhere. Yes, I just found out my baby boy is going to college for culinary. Oh, yay. Yes, 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 yes. Awesome. That's wonderful. I love that. I absolutely love that. I have no formal training. I am strictly self-taught. Everything that I have learned, everything that I do, I taught myself along the way. My aunt, which was on my mother's side, is the reason I started cooking when I was 5 years old. Some of you all know the story. Hey, Ben, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. She used to come every year during the holiday time, and she always cooked chicken and dumplings. And that's something that I really want to make, even though it's hot outside. I want some chicken and dumplings now that I got all this chicken. And one year, I was 5 years old. I asked her, I said, Auntie, how do you season the dumplings? And she told me, she says, baby, you don't. The juice will season the dumplings. I didn't have the sense at 5 years old to ask her, what do you mean? I just looked at her like she was crazy. Not me, but like she was crazy. What you mean? Some juice is going to season the dumplings. You know, how is that going to work? Child, I set out to figure that out on my own, and I never stopped. I never stopped. My second question would be, do you plan what you're going to eat for the day ahead of time, or do you simply choose create a recipe based on what you're in the mood, what I'm in the mood for? Only occasionally will I plan ahead. But usually, oh my God, and that irritates my husband to no end, because he'll say, what are we having for dinner? And I'm like, I don't know. I haven't looked in the refrigerator yet. I don't know. He swear I'm messing with him. I'm not messing with you. I apologize, but I gotta go look in the refrigerator, look in the freezer, and see what I see. And if I see something, I'm like, oh, I want to make this. That's what I do every time. That's what I do every time. I don't. Nope. And then, and it's really hard on the days that I don't necessarily have a specific taste for anything. There are just some days it's like I just want a good sandwich, or I just want a good plate of food, but I don't have a specific taste for anything. Ooh, child, those are rough days, because then I really don't have a clue. Yes, not to get baby girl grown, so my job is done. I know that's right, but that will take a while. She is just going to 7th grade. Being a mama is a lifelong career, and I'm 32 years in. Poor child space. Girl, don't worry about that. You're doing fine. And guess what? You said that right. It won't be done. My oldest child is 34. My youngest child is 22. I'm not done. I won't ever be done. Because the 34-year-old, although may not call me and ask for advice, when they tell you about what's going on in their life, they're seeking advice. They're not seeking anything. They're not seeking you to maybe fuss at them or scold them or talk about how, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. They're looking for the wisdom that you can share just in a basic conversation that may be something that they have not thought about. Or something like that. So it never ends. Don't ever think it ends. It won't. When your baby is 50 and you are however old, you're still going to be the parent, and they're still going to look for you for wisdom, just as maybe you would look at a grandparent that you may have as you became an adult, or a parent that you may have when you just become an elder, and they're looking for that wisdom and that advice in a calming, non-critical manner. They don't want to be criticized if they have this wild dream or whatever, but they want to be encouraged, but they want to know about the setbacks. So typically when my children come to me, what I normally do is I say, oh, wow, that's fantastic. Have you thought about so-and-so and so? And that thought about so-and-so and so, I'm putting a bug in their ear. Like, you better think about that, but I'm not going to say you better think about that. It's just like, oh, well, have you thought about if you do that? I wonder what I want. And I'll form it in a question like, I'm wondering. But it's just a nugget to get them to think. Think. That's all you need to do. Hey, Purpose K, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Yes, 32 to 12 years. Yes, Ben says, I just retired from child rearing after 42 years, but yep, being a papa never stops. You may not be doing anything as far as physically doing anything with them, but they're going to always need a little something from you. Hey, Faz, how are you? Welcome in. How you doing? Hello. Hey, Tasha, how you doing, girl? I've been missing your reels on IG. Come on, you need to speed back up. I'm telling you, I absolutely love your reels on IG. I do. So, pick it up. Because I want to see some. I've been trying to do some reels. They don't work. I guess I'm just too old for them. They don't work. Not the ones like I got this watermelon out there growing, and I wanted to do one of those kind of things. It don't work, girl. Yes, Cassandra says, my oldest son will be 41 on Sunday, and my oldest grandchild is 19 today. Oh, happy birthday to the 19-year-old. Being a parent, yep, because I have grandbabies, but my oldest grandbaby just turned 4. I have 2. They're sisters. And so it continues. It absolutely continues. Yes, Ben says, I use the I remember when you, baby, and tried that, and this is how it turned out for us when I want to plant a seed. Yes. And that's a good one. That's a good one, Ben. Yes, you just gotta plan it so that they won't, one, feel like you're not approving, um, or it's not the right thing that they should be doing, or they screwed up or something like that. And you want them, and you also want them to continue to come to you. One, so you'll know they're okay, you know what's going on, but two, so you can plant those nuggets. Because some nuggets just come with time. It ain't nothing you can do with it. It's nothing. Just keep on living. It's gonna come with time. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Everybody, speaking to everybody. Yes, please get to know everyone in the chat. I appreciate you all. Yes, I do. I'm waiting on my first great granddaughter in the fall. Oh, fall is almost here. That's going to be fun. Yes, it is. That's going to be fun. Yeah, so we have to plant those nuggets. We have to. And you're right. It's just never ending. It's never ending. So people that think that they're done, they're not done. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Congrats, Ben. I am waiting on a new grand, the first. Oh, congratulations to you too, TLC. Both of you are. Hey, 1SP, welcome in. How are you? Liked and shared. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Yes, thank you, Cooking and Pan. Girl, I love your reels. I need your reels in my life. They're the funniest. You notice I always put them to my story. Put it to my story. Put it to every single time. I'm like, look at her. I mean, it's just, they're great. They really are. Yes, 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 yes. How you been, 1SP? I hope you're doing fantabulous too. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Absolutely. So yes, those are things that we never get through with that. We never get through with that. And it's good when they follow in your footsteps, or you know, you find out a little bit later that, oh wow, they were listening. They took the nugget you were throwing at them. They caught it. They caught it. Yes. Thank you, Ace Fast. I'll be sure to return. Yes, 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 yes. Absolutely, guys. I know it's some new people in the stream that may not know others. If you do, please get to know one another. Always, always. Hey, James, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Yes, appreciate you. Absolutely. So tell me some of the things that you all would like for me to cook on my channel. Yes. And what, let me ask this question. Congratulations, Ben. I know you enjoy having a new great-granddaughter. Yes. Let me ask this question. Tell me in the chat, what did you all think about the view? I did maybe about 4 or 5 videos where I did a little skit with a little history in the beginning of the video. Tell me what y'all thought about those. That is a family debate thing that happened there. So I would like to know what you all think about those. Yes. Cassandra saying, congratulations, TLC. Yes. We're going to have us a bunch of grandkids coming around come fall and in the first of the year. I love the good old-fashioned sandwich video that you made, sister. Yes, I made a couple of them. You must be talking about, we're talking about the roast beef or the bologna. Those are the last 2 that I made. Fast says, Ace Fast says, thanks, Purpose K. Pretty sure my channel is frozen out, though. Oh, okay. Yes. Why is your channel frozen, Fast? Why is your channel frozen? Tell me about that if you can. Or if you can and if you want to. How about that? Yes, how about that? Mm-hmm. Oh, snap, you are live. Good. Yes, and I am. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. It's good to see you too, Ann. You know, I mentioned I was going to do that. And I had promised, I went live over here. It's probably been about 30 days ago. And when I went live at that particular point, everyone that was in the live was telling me that I need to come live more and to pop on, not set a time, because that just seemed to be better for everyone. So that's what I did. I posted it a couple of hours beforehand, and it worked out pretty good. So I'm okay with that. That's cute, Pam. That intro is very unique, very creative. I love it. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. No idea. Anytime anyone heads over to my channel, number never changes. Been stuck at the same number for over a year. Anytime it goes up, it needs to fall back down. Even when they. Oh wow. Oh wow. That is different. I don't know about that. That is different. Now I haven't ran into that issue fast, but that's really odd. Mm-hmm. Yes. So check out each other's channels in here, and cause I like when people that visit your stream or something kind of know one another, and get to know one another. It's a lot of different communities. Everybody likes one thing about cooking that I like. It can encompass multitude of communities because, well, everybody may not cook, but everybody has to eat something. Okay? You may not eat this, you may not eat that. And no matter how much a person eats out, at some point in time, you either just naturally want to cook something or you need to cook something. Maybe every place was closed. Maybe you're tired of it. Maybe you got sick eating out and you thought, I better cook some food. It's a lot of reasons, but it happens. I'm late, but happy to be here. You're not late. We're still here. Yes, I would contact you too. Yes. Ace Face, that happened to my channel most days. Even my watch hour changes too. Oh, wow, that's really different. The video of the crispy chicken thighs with the skin and bone, it was hilarious. I could not stop laughing. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes, food brings people together. It really does. It really does. And I love cooking from all, I was getting ready to say genres. From all cuisines. How about that? I do. I don't have. I love the skit. I love the skits. Okay. Cassandra says, I am trying to think of a recipe that I can use chicken, eggplants, and sugar rush peach peppers. The peppers are sweet with some heat. Well, I really love all cooking channels. Yes, I love quite a few of them too. Cassandra, that what you just said right there sounds like some a casserole to me. I would take the chicken and cook it. Now, I am not a fan of egg. I don't like eggplant, zucchinis, and I like zucchinis a little bit. A little bit. I don't like eggplant. I don't like squash. You won't see them on my channel. But to me, and I shouldn't say I don't like them. Typically, whenever I have cooked them or had them, I like the taste. I don't like the texture. They're just, even when it's fried, it's too soft. It's just, I just don't like the texture. But that sounds like a good casserole to me. I would take my chicken and I would cook it at least halfway through. Then I would throw my, did you say zucchini or squash? What did you say? Eggplant. Then I would throw my eggplant in there. And I would season it using some of my peppers and other seasonings. That's the way I would probably cook it. And it does sound good. Or you can cook the chicken separately and the eggplant, and you can season either or with some of your peppers. Yes. Yeah, no idea what that's about. YouTube's just mean, yes, they are. Ann says, we usually end up talking about food at some time. I have tried several of your recipes, Chef. You make it look so easy. Oh, good. I hope you enjoyed them, Ann. I hope you enjoyed them. You know what? I try to explain as I go along. One thing that bothers me is people that are just hungry. Because food, you can buy a bag of beans and cook them with nothing but water, and you can eat for a few days if you have nothing. So it bothers me when people are hungry. It bothers me even more when people say they can't cook. When people tell me they can't cook, I say, can you read? Not trying to be funny, but I do. Can you read? Because that's really all it is. If you can read, you can cook. And so I try to explain as I go along, and I try to give the reasoning behind it. You know, not just say, oh, put this in here and fry it up or do this, because I want you to know if you don't do it this way, the way I'm telling you, what probably will happen. So if it happens, you can say, well, she said that was going to happen. So, and then that's the way you learn. That's the way you learn. Um, yes, sounds like a lasagna. Yep, it does sound like a lasagna. That would be delicious. Yes, I love your skits and keep looking to see what you would do next. Yes, I said I'm going to do both. I'll be going back and forth. One time I might do a skit, and I haven't done one in a minute, so I might do one coming up soon. I'm going to do a skit. I'm not going to do some skits. I'm just going to mix it up. I'm going to mix it up because I actually took a poll on my channel, and I think I had like 14% said they just like the old way when I just come on and say, you know, hey, y'all, we cooking this. Maybe about 20% or something said that they like just the skits, and all the rest said both, mix it up, that they like both, mix it up. So I decided to do both, mix it up. The history about Alfredo sauce was refreshing and very fun as I watched your shrimp Alfredo video. Thanks, 1SP. Yes, I try to give on the skits I had decided, instead of me just saying something funny or whatever, to give a little history. Almost everything you cook, there's something that can be said about it historically, something. Even if it's just how it's grown, where it's eaten the most of, what culture of people maybe eat it the most, like it the most, where the recipe originated from. There's usually something, unless it's something that you just went in the kitchen and grabbed a bunch of stuff, threw it in a pot and cooked it, and that's your recipe. And I guess that's the history behind that. Yes, Cassandra says, that sounds good. Hey, Samuel, Moops, how are you? Is garlic your favorite spice? It's one of them. I love garlic and onion, but I also like spice as far as peppers are concerned. I'm growing quite a few of them, but next year I plan to have like a pepper forest almost. I mean, 50% of my garden next year will be peppers because I want to develop my own hot sauce and my own ground pepper. But yeah, garlic and onion powder pretty much goes on just about everything I cook. Rarely will you see me cook when I don't have garlic and onion powder. And I like to make my own. I don't always have my own because maybe it hasn't grown and I don't have it yet, or it's not dehydrated or whatever for me to make it. But absolutely, Samuel, yep. You must have been watching because I put garlic on just about every. I even put it in my scrambled eggs. Garlic powder, and I don't use the salts. I don't use garlic salt. I don't use onion salt. I don't use a lot of different seasonings that have salt in them. I would rather add my own salt because it's more controllable when you add your own, as opposed to having a lot of different seasonings that are really, really salty, because then you lose your flavor. You sacrifice flavor for saltiness. Yes. Purpose says everyone can cook, but just in a different way. We are absolutely, yes. There you go. That's exactly what I feel. Everyone can cook. That's why I'm like, people are like, I can't cook. Can you read? Come on now. Yes, you can cook. Yes, there's a small restaurant near me, says Fast, and their main selling point is a special seasoning. Nobody knows what's in it, and it's not sold anywhere else, but it makes any kind of food taste. Then that's what I'm after. That's what I'm after to do. And those are typically called all-purpose seasoning because you can season anything with it, and it will taste good. And without it, you're like, I need that spice. Yes. Red, yellow, green bell peppers are a great choice too. Yes, they are. I love those. I like to just eat those as a snack. I can take any one of those color bell peppers that you name and slice it and just munch on it. I love those. Wow, garlic with scrambled eggs. It is good. I'm telling you, garlic powder, a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of onion powder, I typically use Himalayan sea salt for the health properties that it has. A little bit of Himalayan sea salt, a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of onion powder. Yes. Yes, onion and garlic powders are cooking staples. They are, and they go on everything. Oh, don't come in my kitchen. Now that's when me and my son have it out. When I go in there and there's no garlic powder, onion powder, I typically make sure I have bought some and I hide it. Because if I go in there and I don't have no garlic, and it's almost like I feel like I can't cook. I'm like, it's not gonna taste right. I need it. I need it. Yes. There are often people just going to get something small like a bag of chips as takeaway, and they'll ask for extra seasoning and ask for it all on the side just to bring it home. That's, I know, that's good. It's probably really delicious. Yep. Too much salt kills the flavor of everything with all the salt. Yes, it does. And salt, I also try to tell people, a lot of people say, oh, I don't want any salt on my food. You need a pinch. And when I say a pinch, just a pinch, not enough to taste the salt, but salt brings out flavor in food. So if you have a bunch of other flavors, I don't care what those flavors, even something sweet. If you have a sweet piece of fruit and you sprinkle a drop of salt on it, it's going to be amazingly sweeter. It brings out the flavor in everything, and black pepper adds to the flavor. And a lot of people don't understand that concept, like, oh, I don't need any salt. You may not for health reasons, but trust me, that little pinch is not going to make a difference, because even though you may be restricted on your sodium, you still need a certain amount of salt in your diet. And a pinch is nothing that you can even taste. It's just there to enhance the flavors of your food. I can snack on bell peppers, but I need some dip. I don't need any dip. I can just snack on them. I love them. Hey, Dr. Fish, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks so much for coming. I appreciate you stopping by. TLC says, I have been snacking on the bush beans straight from the garden. Yes, they are delicious. I did that too. I did that too. And it's amazing how many things that come straight from the garden that you really can just munch on. It's amazing. You can just get a little dip and, like raw veggies, but it's amazing that it's so many of them. Yeah, definitely all-purpose seasoning. It goes on anything. Literally tried it on everything. Pasta, pizza, mashed potatoes, chips, burgers, chicken. It's great on everything. Just a little salt, I think. Yep. Then they have a winner. I'm surprised they aren't selling it. If it's that big of a winner, I'm surprised they aren't selling it as a seasoning. No one still would have to know what's necessarily in it, because when you market seasonings, at some point in time, you can put what some of them are, and then you can say, and other herbs and spices. You don't have to actually list absolutely every single thing. So that being said, they may not just want to do it. A lot of people want to keep their recipes within their family or something like that. Samuel says, decades ago, I had prime rib sauteed in blackberry sauce. The best I ever had. Can't find a recipe on the blackberry sauce anywhere. You probably can find a recipe on blackberry sauce, but it may or may not taste like that blackberry sauce. That's the key. That's the key. I think they were trying not to sell it, because as it is now, they sell extra food for people trying to just get the seasonings. Oh, okay. Yeah, they know people must be really, really after their seasonings. That's good. That's good. Yes. Wow, that's amazing. That is amazing. Well, we've been on here for an hour. I don't want to keep you guys too long. I will be popping in, I don't know, a couple of times, 2 or 3 times a month, maybe not that much. I like doing my videos. I really do like doing the videos. I may, in August, I'm thinking about what day that I probably may cook live. I may do a live cooking sometime in August. I like those too. Those are fun because I get to chat and I get to cook at the same time. So those are fun as well. But when I do, I will post it. Probably when I do the live cooking, I typically try to post it like either 4 or 5 hours in advance, if not a whole day or night beforehand, when I know I'll be able to do that. I'll look forward to it, says Ann. Thank you, Ann. Yes, that will be great. Yes, yes. And I usually just, like I said, post it like I did this one. I typically don't necessarily put it on my community tab, but I do post it. So you all should see it. It's going to be great. Thank you, TT. Yeah, because June, let's see, this is the end of July. Oh, April. No, February, March. I think it was April. I think it was the 1st of April. It was either the 1st of April or the 1st of March that I did a live cooking marathon. I cooked live for 5 days straight in a row over here on this channel. I can't remember. It was either the beginning of March or the beginning of April. Yeah, I did 5. I did a breakfast. I did a lunch. I did a dinner. And then I think I did a dessert. Did a breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert. And I guess one other one just was breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert. Maybe just probably another dinner or something. I know I did a cake, a stovetop cake that you cook on your stove. I did that. I think I did shrimp tacos, the cake. I don't know what I did. It's been a month or two, but the videos are up. Yeah, but I did a live, I called it a marathon. Hey, Best Jet, how are you? Whoop, whoop. How are you? It was March. Thanks, Faz. Thanks. See, I knew it. I knew you'd come through. Yes. How are you, Best Jet? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Yes, thank you for coming. Hope you're doing fantabulous. Yes, 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 yes. So, yes, like I said, anybody is in here that does not know someone else, please connect with them, get to know them. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. And we were just getting ready to head out. So we're going to go ahead and go. And I will see you all next time. Oh, wow. Look, Ola Joe made it in. Hey, welcome aboard. It's raining dogs and raccoons here. Girl, you must have sent them over here because as soon as I got ready to come on, it started storming, thundering, and lightning really bad. And I was like, okay, I hope my internet lasts. It's still raining out there really hard. I can hear the rain. Welcome in. Welcome aboard, Ola Joe. Welcome aboard. Do you have a specialty dish? I do. More than a dish. I have a 12-hour, Samuel, I have a 12-hour signature cheesecake. And I have not done it on my channel. And I don't know if I will do it on my channel because I am considering selling. I'm considering making it, packaging it, and selling it. But yes, I have a 12-hour New York cheesecake that so far we have been testing cheesecakes brought and bought strictly in New York over quite a period of time, and we have not found one that beats this cheesecake yet. And everyone that has ever tasted it always requested more. And I had a university that a teacher, instructor, or something at a university tasted it. This was when my son was working for the university here, University of North Carolina. And at their yearly bake sale, they requested these cheesecakes, multiple ones from me. And it was always the first thing to sell out. So that is my signature. Let me see what you all saying. I just got the shower. Oh, okay. We got cats, dogs, raccoons, and everything else. 757 in the house. And best yet, what house are you in? Best yet, what house are you in? 757 in the house. Hey, Patricia, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. Hello, Chef Pam and Chet. I guess I will catch the replay. Okay, that's fine too. Yes, monkey slaves. Monkey slaves, what y'all talking about? Best gentleman, 757 in the house, and Stacy, so many. Oh Let me scroll down here. My family was saying that SOS. Okay. I was like, what is going on? Me, you both, Ola Joe. She means the area code 757. Oh, okay. TT says, sell it. I want to. I am. I am seriously thinking about it. My husband's been telling me you need to. I have several dishes like that he wants me to package and get in stores and things like that, and that's one of them. We'll watch the replay, says Ola Joe. Okay, TLC and Sipping So Bessie says, I thought I was in container crops. Oh, no ma'am, you're not over there tonight. Samuel moved proof it was good. Immediate request for more. Good work. Yes. Actually, she tasted it because he just had some, and I don't know how she got some to taste, but she did. Or no, that's not how it went. He actually asked me to make one for a bake sale one year, just one, so he could just participate. He was an employee. He just wanted to donate the cake and participate. That's what started it. And after that, I got stuck making all these cheese. You heard what I said, it's 12-hour signature cheesecake. It takes an entire 12 hours. Not 12 hours on my feet, but the whole process takes an entire 12 hours. Yes. Andrea says, that's all you need, Miss Pam. Another business, but you would do great. Yes. Thanks, Ann. But Ann, don't delete the message. Delete the whole person. The same rules apply over here. You don't have to ask, and do not delete the message. Delete the whole human body. Oh, Joe says, bye, y'all. Bye. Yes. Yes, indeed. She means the area code. Okay, yes, the area code. Okay, wait a minute. I messed up. Let me see. Oh, that's an area code for North Fork, Virginia. Oh, okay. Don't think about it, LOL. I know, right? Where do I need to send the money? It says TT. Oh my goodness, yes, says me too. I am going to do that. Everybody wants those cheese. They are. And cheesecake is my favorite dessert. It is my favorite dessert. They are thick. They are thick and rich, and it's truly, you need a thin slice, because if you eat a big slice, you ain't gonna finish it. It's just too rich and too thick. They are really good. I really love it. Ann says, I did. Thanks, Ann. Don't delete the message, just delete the Yep, fast no. Yep, don't delete the message, just delete the person. Yes, mine too. My lips smacking already. Agreed. My absolute favorite dessert. Yes, I love it. That is my favorite dessert. I love making cheesecakes and sipping some salt. Yes, indeed. And they're not very hard to make, but they do take a little bit of know-how so that they'll taste good and they'll cook right. That's the thing. That is the thing. Oh my goodness. I guess we was doing something right up in here. Anytime you get a troll in your live, you're doing something right. We're doing something right. Key Sipping Sauce says key lime cheesecake. Yes. Now, my favorite cheesecake is just regular plain New York style cheesecake. That's it. I love it. If I am going to do something with it, I like a strawberry compote on it. But I typically just love it plain. I'm not into a lot of the fancy cheesecakes and stuff, but child. Now I can make the stuff on the side, and anybody want it can put it on there, but yes. Okay, good. I always get trolls shake my head. Yep, and I do not time them out. I get them out. That's why I'm like, don't delete the message. First time. There is no second. This ain't baseball. There's no 3 strikes out. So, yeah, strawberry banana cheesecake here is so good. Yes, I like strawberry. I don't want the bananas. I'm not a fan of bananas too much, but I will take the strawberries. Hey, my Renaissance Garden. Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming. Yes, we're going to be getting out of here in a minute, but I appreciate you for coming by. Now I really want a bit of cheesecake. That's what happens. That's what happens. Yes. Give me blueberry, says Best Shit. Blueberry is good too. Blueberry is good too. But I typically would rather have my compote, whatever it is, on the side so that I can add it as I want and add as much as I want. Because, I get funny like that. One day I want a ton of strawberry on my cheesecake. The next day I just want a plain piece. So if you make it with it on there, you can't have that plain piece. TLC says, now I want cheesecake. TT says, yes, absolutely, absolutely. That is so true, so true. Yes, wow, 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 wow. Well, I'm not going to keep you guys all night. That's why we were trying to get out of here a few minutes ago. But then some more people came in. Y'all know I have to speak and talk to people when they come in. I can't just run out. But I appreciate all of you all for coming. And hanging out tonight. I appreciate that. We're going to be doing this more often, probably at least 2 or 3 times a month. I'm not going to set a specific date or time. I'm just going to pop on and have fun, and whoever can make it can make it. And it won't always be in the evening because truthfully, I am a morning person. I love to come on live in the mornings. We talking early in the mornings before I get my day started. So I'm a morning person, on the weekends in the mornings. Yes, I'm an early bird. Yes, 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 yes. TT says, TLC says, bye everyone. Yep. You all have a blessed evening. And I will see you next time. The good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. Good night.